Alright guys, we are back with round one, hat format at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got the Sheriff Los on the left playing Mermails versus John Vigil on the right playing Constellars. So this is only our second hat tournament on the channel, so I'm going to try my best to explain all the cards because obviously my channel is mostly Edison. So some of you guys who maybe want to get into hat format. Okay, so here John Vigil activates Fire Formation Tenki. It was basically a Rhoda for Beast Warriors. But all Beast Warrior monsters you control gain 100 attack. It's a continuous spell, so it stays face up on the field, but you only search when you activate it. And I believe you can only activate one Tenki per turn. So you search Constellar costs. So I'll go over this play. So he summons Constellar Pollux, which this one's a warrior. So basically this Constellar Pollux just gives him an addition. And when it's normal summon, you get an additional normal summon. So he extra normal summons the Kaus and Kaus. Up to twice per turn, you can target Constellar monsters you control and either increase their level or decrease their level by 1. So here, he can make a rank 4, a rank 3, or a rank 5 XYZ monster. And Los is just going to preemptively activate Max C. So Max C, for those guys who may not know, during either player's turn, you can discard it, and each time your opponent special summons a monster, immediately draw one card. One of the best cards ever printed, according to many people. Alright. So yeah, John is going to go for Constellar Pallades. And, yep, Los will draw one card off of the Maxi. And Pallades, basically, it's a quick effect. You can detach one material from Pallades and bounce any card on the field to the player's hand. Alright, so here, Los normal summons Genix Undyne. So Genix Undyne sends a water monster from your deck to the graveyard. It is a cost. So it triggers all the Atlantean cards that you're about to see. But you have to have in order to use the effect, you have to have a Genix controller in your deck. Otherwise, you can't use it. Because you have to add the Genix controller to your hand. So here, Los is going to dump Heavy Infantry. Atlantean Heavy Infantry destroys face-up cards on the field whenever it's sent to the graveyard for a water monster's effect. I think it activates whether it's sent from deck or hand to the graveyard. So Undyne sends Heavy Infantry. He's going to destroy Pallades. John is going to chain Pallades to bounce the Tenki to his hand. Los attacks with Undyne, and John Call the Haunteds the Pallades. And so basically now it's just a 2500 vanilla monster. Los sets 2 and passes, so they're... Alright, John activates Rhoda. Rhoda and Call I don't have to explain, we know these cards. So... yes, John is going to make the same play he did earlier. He Rhoda'd for the same monster, the Pollux, which gives him an additional normal summon. And then activates Tenki to grab the Kaus. So we'll see what he goes to. I believe he's going to go into Abyss Dweller. Now, Abyss Dweller basically shuts down graveyard effects. For those guys who may not know, Abyss Dweller, it's a rank 4, 1700 monster, but it gains 500 attack if it has a water monster as a material. And yes, during once per turn, quick effect, you can attach one material from this card. Your opponent cannot activate any card effects in their graveyard this turn. Really good card. So here, as you can tell, Los right away saw the warnings because it shuts down his deck bad. Stops all his Mermail effects that activate in the graveyard and his Atlanteans. So here, John attacks over Undyne with Pallades. So we're at 47 to 8,000. I think John is debating on going into M7. I think M7 you can just rank on put it on top of any Constellar monster. I believe that's what M7 does. Okay, so Los has to do this at the end. Basically, John is still in the main phase. So Abyss Sphere special summons a Mermail monster from your deck, and it's destroyed during your opponent's end phase. So usually they bring out Mermail Abyssland, and then it's going to get destroyed during John's end phase. And then Mermail Abyssland will trigger and special summon a Mermail monster from your deck. So he's going to get Mermail Abyss Pike. Abyss Pike. Yeah, and then Mermail Abyss Pike can discard a water monster from your hand to the graveyard to search any level 3 water monster. So what? Yeah, he's going to discard Mermail Abyss Gun. And Abyss Gun, when it's discarded to the graveyard, you can special summon a Mermail monster from your graveyard to the field. Now, you can actually discard that with Regeki Break, and it'll still activate. So, what did Los search? I didn't see what he searched off the Pike, but he brought back Abyssland with Abyss Gun. Now, remember, Abyssland, When it's destroyed by any way, it special summons a Mermail monster from your deck. Alright, so he passed. Oh, Los has Soul Charge, Breakthrough Skill, and a few other cards. I know Mermails pretty well. For those guys who don't, I actually won my 1 YCS with this deck. It's a little bit different, though, because I played it when we had Triple Dragoons. We didn't have Soul Charge, so I guess maybe this version is a little more powerful because of Soul Charge. Yeah. But we had Triple Diva and Triple Goons when I won. But still, it's been years since I played this deck, so... Okay, so here Los summons Genix Undyne, so he must have another Genix controller in his deck. He's probably playing 3 Undyne, 2 controllers, yep. So what's he going to send? So Los is debating. Yep, Genix Undyne. Los has a bunch of cards in his hand. Breakthrough Skill, Soul Charge. What do you send? I guess, oh, Tidal, yeah. So, Abyss, not Abyss. Tidal is a Dragon Ruler, so, yeah, he sends Tidal off the Undyne. He can, so, he's probably going to special summon Tidal. He can crash the Abyss Lind and bring out a level 7 Mermail monster from his deck. Probably the Abyss Lead. I think that's what he's going to do. And then make a rank 7. So yes, he's going to special summon Tidal by banishing 2 water monsters. Now you can special summon the Dragon Rulers from your hand or graveyard by banishing either A, dragons, or monsters with their same type. So since Tidal's a dragon, he can banish water monsters. So here he's going to bring out Abyss Lead. Yes. Again, I know this deck so well. He's going to discard the Pike and get a card out of John Vigil's hand. So he brings out Abyss Lead as a 2700 monster. You can tribute 1 Mermail monster on your side of the field to discard 1 card from your opponent's hand. It's only once per turn, though. So he's going to tribute the Pike to get a card out of John Vigil's hand and probably XYZ summon a rank 7 by using the Tidal and the Abyss Lead. Yes, tribute Pike, get a card out of John Vigil's hand. And Abyss Lead, you can also special summon it from your hand by discarding 3 water monsters. And then you can add a Mermail Abyss, I think, spell or trap card from your graveyard to your hand, but that effect hardly ever comes up. You usually only play 1 Abyss Lead. And here, Los is probably going to XYZ summon a rank 7. Obviously, you want to get the Tidal in the graveyard so that you can keep bringing it back every turn. So you can only special summon the Dragon Rulers once per turn, and you can only use... Now, the Dragon Rulers have, I believe, 3 effects, but you can only use 1 effect per turn. So Tidal has 3 effects. 1 is the special summon itself effect. And when it's banished, you can search, I believe, a Water Dragon. Yes, a Water Dragon from your deck to your hand. That's one of its other effects. And the third effect is you can discard Tidal itself and another water monster to basically Foolish Burial any monster from your deck to the graveyard. So here, John normal summons Constellar... the card who gives him an extra normal, and then he summons Constellar Kirkion. Not Kirkion, sorry. That's the Evil Swarm. Korekion. So basically, it's the same thing as Korekion for Evil Swarm. You banish a Constellar monster, add it to your hand, and you gain another normal summon. I believe that's what it does. Now, Los has Mermail Abyss Gaios on the field. So it's a 2800 monster, level, I believe level, let me go, it's been a while since I read Abyss Gaios. I forgot its effect exactly, yes. While this face-up card has XYZ materials, level 5 or higher monsters cannot attack. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card and negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls that have less attack than this card until the end of the turn. So it's a 2800 monster. And here, let's see what Los does. Does he wait for John to XYZ summon and then negate something? Let's see what he decides to do. He has Breakthrough Skill as well, so he's got a bunch of negates. So, what will John do? Will he make a rank 4 Exciton? I guess John's deck kind of gets hurt because he has the face-up tanky and the Call the Haunted, so he can't really go Exciton Knight. So Evil Swarm and Exciton Knight, if your opponent controls more cards than you, is basically a Judgment Dragon, except your opponent takes no damage that turn. But obviously you have to detach a material for Exciton Knight. So yeah, Evil Swarm Gaios negates the effects of monsters with less attack than it. So if you have Abyss Dweller with Gaios, then it's really good because the Abyss Dweller pumps up all water monsters by 500 attack. If it has a water monster as a material, that's what Abyss Dweller does. So here, it looks like Los uses a Abyss Gaios effect by detaching Tidal, so it's going to negate the effect of all face-up monsters John controls. Let me refresh my memory with Dweller. I believe Dweller gives all monsters you control 500 attack. Yes. Abyss Dweller, if it has a water material, it gains all water monsters you control gain 500 attack. So it's really good in Mermails. So John debating. So for those guys watching these hat videos, they're gonna be longer than my Edison videos because I'm gonna try my best to explain the cards. Luckily, Mermails I know them very well. Constellars I kind of know the deck. It's a pretty simple deck. Even though I don't have much experience playing against it because not many people in my locals play. Occasionally I ran into it. All right. So 37 to 24. So it looks like John is going for a rank 4. Chooses 101 arc. So you detach 2 materials to take a face-up attack position monster, and you basically suck it up and you take it as an XYZ material. So Lowe's breakthrough skills, the 101 silent arc breakthrough skills basically negates the effect of a face-up monster. Kind of like a Phoenix Chain effect veiler type of card. Alright, so 28-24. John Vigil has one more back row. Lowe's has Soul Charge, but he's at 28. He still has Tidal in the grave, so yes. He's going to use Tidal's effect to special summon it, but he can't attack with Tidal because Abyss Gaios is on the field. It's relevant. Let's hope Los remembers. I believe with Abyss Gaios, level 5 or higher monsters cannot attack. So Abyss Gaios attacks the Sombre. Yeah, so Los remember level 5 or higher monsters cannot attack. That's why he didn't bring back the Tidal. Okay, now he's going to bring back Tidal. He has 2 Gen X controllers in his hand, so I'm pretty sure he's going to synchro summon that one card. He might. Let me go read it, because it's been a while since I saw that card. Yes, I had a feeling he was going to do this. So he summons Leo, the Keeper of the Sacred Tree. So it's a 3100 Beast Warrior, and it basically says your opponent cannot target this card with card effects except during your main phase 2. So it's a really hard card to deal with. Because, you can't target except during their main phase 2. So we're at 28 to 1150. Luckily, Los cannot attack with the Leo while he has Gaios with a material on it. So here, Los normal summons Abyss Pike, discards Abyss Pike, so he's going to search a level 3. Any level 3 water monster searches Mermail, Atlantean Marksman. So Pike runs over the Arc, and Gaios runs over one of the Constellar monsters, and I believe this is game. Los is going to special summon a Mermail monster from his deck thanks to Abyss Sphere. And John concedes. Alright. Los takes game 1. I hope... I'm going to try my best to explain these cards, but... if I get anything wrong, guys, let me know in the comments. Alright. So let's get ready for game 2. John's going to go first. Who's going to move on with a round 1 win in our second hat tournament. I am having a lot of fun watching these duels, I'm not going to lie. I guess I'm a little burnt out for Edison because I've been playing Edison for over a year. Okay, so basically John does the same play. Summon Pollux, extra normal summon the cows. I'm pretty sure Los sided out Max C because most of the time it's going to be a 1-for-1. Maybe even a -1 if John decides not to XYZ summon. Will John just go Dweller first turn? No, he goes, what? Arc in defense? Okay, this is interesting. Now, Arc can protect itself from being destroyed by battle or card effects by detaching a material. So he decides to summon it in attack mode, but then Lowe's can 101, you're 101. So yeah, 101, you can detach 2 materials to basically suck up one of your opponent's monsters and make it a material. It has to be face-up attack position. So people will summon their monsters in defense mode to play around 101. So anyways, Lowe's normal summons Mermail Bisspike, discards Atlantean Marksman from his hand to search any level 3 water monster from his deck to his hand. So he searches Genix Undyne. Now, Atlantean Marksman will trigger, which destroys any set card, set monster, or set spell or trap. So it's obviously really good against Girgia because a lot of times they set Girgia armor, so you destroy their Girgia armor with Marksman. So here John chains Vanity's Emptiness. So this is why he went for the 101, because he had Emptiness. So Marksman, if you chain the spell or trap, if you flip it like Vanity's Emptiness, it won't get destroyed by Marksman because Marksman only does sets. All right. So here John attacks over Pike for what, 500. So while Vanity's Empty says neither player can special summon, and I think if a card is sent from the field or deck to the graveyard, Vanity's Emptiness gets destroyed. It's one of the best cards ever. It just doesn't let your opponent play. People will hate Vanity's Emptiness. All right. So here Los has the out to the Emptiness. He normal summons Genix Undyne, searches Genix Controller by sending a water monster. So heavy infantry will target. Okay, but John has the DD Crow. So since John chained DD Crow, Atlantean Heavy Infantry is no longer in the graveyard, so it will not activate. And John Vigil's Vanity's Emptiness will stay face up on the field. Because remember, for Vanity's Emptiness to be destroyed, a card has to be sent from your side of the field or your deck to the graveyard. So here he's just poking them with Constellar Sombre. I don't remember Sombre's attack. Good thing they're keeping track of life points because I don't remember these cards' attacks. Alright, so now Lowe's sets a monster, sets a back row. So we're at 50-50 to 8,000. So he attacks with Sombre. Let's see, Los has 4 back rows. Oh, he set the controller that he searched. And then he attacks him for 21 with 101 Silent Arc. And passes. Lowe's thinking about sending the 5th back row. He activates Allure. Oh, maybe. I think he drew the Allure. And, okay, so he had the Genix Undyne. And then drew the Allure. I think that's what happened. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Yeah, Allure's basically dead. So here, oh, he does activate the Allure, draws Breakthrough Skull. Yeah, he concedes. He has to discard his hand. All right, so John forces the 3rd game. We'll see. Will John pull off the backdoor 2-0 and take down the Sheriff? Round 1. All right, game 3. Los is going first. So one thing that's funny is Hat format was actually the last format that had the draw 6 rule. Right after Hat format, it changed to draw 5. All right, so Los went first, set 3. There's no trap dust shoot, so you don't have to worry about getting dust shooted. All right, let's see what John can do. Yep. He summons which Constellar? One of the Constellars. I can't really tell. These dual terminals look bad on camera. Again, I'll get better, guys. Okay. Oh, he's playing Instant Fusion. Is that Chaos? Okay, I think that's Chaos. Or K. I don't know how to pronounce the card. It's Kaus. So he's going to make a rank 4. Does he have the 101 Emptiness play again? Or is he going to go into Dweller? So he chooses Dweller. Low Solemn Warnings. Pays 2,000 life points to negate the summon of Abyss Dweller. It's a counter trap for those guys who may not know Solemn Warning. Now John sets 2. Alright, so remember, Mermail Abyss Sphere special summons a Mermail from your deck. During your opponent's end phase, will be destroyed. So most of the time, you get Mermail Abyss Lindy. Lindy will get destroyed. Special summon a Mermail monster from your deck. He gets Mermail Abyss Pike. Mermail Abyss Pike, when it's normal summoned or special summon, you discard a water monster to search any level 3 monster from your deck to your hand. And here, John again crows the Marksman. So Marksman would have destroyed one of John Vigil's spell or traps. But since John had the crow, it will not destroy anything. I think graveyard effects worked differently in Edison format. I think in Edison format, if you chain crow to like Dandelion, you still get the tokens, I think. Maybe someone can let me know in the comments. I don't remember. I think in Edison it works differently. They changed the rule sometime in the future. All right, so Los is debating on what to search with Mermail Abyss Pike. It looks like, I think he's debating on searching Gen X Undyne. So yes, he searches Gen X Undyne. So 6,000, 7,000 passes. Let's see. I think he has a controller in his hand already. Yes. Oh, is he gonna Black Rose him? He normal summons Gen X Undyne. It's a level 3. It's a level 3 vanilla monster tuner. So maybe he goes for Black Rose. Is there another level 7? Can you make, I forgot the level 7. Gungnir with Gen X controller? I don't remember. I don't think you can. I could be wrong. I didn't play Gungnir when I ran Mermails, so it hardly ever comes up. This video is longer than normal, but I don't feel it, man. Maybe I'm just having fun commentating over a format that I used to play. So yes, Lowe's goes for the Black Rose. John, what does he use? Breakthrough skill, which basically just negates the effect. It's kind of like an effect veiler, Fiendish Chain. Yeah, just negate the effect. And you can also use it during your turn. You can negate a face-up monster effect by banishing in your graveyard. So you can basically use it twice on certain cards. So Los is still in the battle phase. He activates Abyss Sphere. Now, will he get the Lin? Okay, so he grabs level 7. Now, also another thing, their effects are negated. I forgot to mention that for Abyss Sphere. So Los won't be able to use Mermail Abyss Lead's on-field effect. But it doesn't matter because he's going to XYZ summon for Phantom Beast Dracosack. So with Phantom Beast Dracosack, you can detach a material to get 2 tokens. The tokens are level 3. And you can detach, and then once per turn, you can basically... Okay, John Chain's Call. Does it matter? Okay, so Mega Phantom Beast Dracosack, you can like pop either itself or a Mega Phantom Beast token. I think it's any Mega Phantom Beast card. And yeah, you can pop a card, but if you use the destruction effect for Dracosack, you can't attack with Dracosack that turn. So yes, now Los is going to get 3 tokens. So yeah, he's just sniping those back rows with Dracosack. So he pops the Call the Haunted. Now Los normal summons Gen X Undyne, and yeah, John just scoops Lance. Alright, so congrats to the Sheriff Los winning round 1 with one of my favorite decks, Mermails. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm having a lot of fun commentating over half format. I missed some of these decks, Mermails for sure, Geargia. And yeah, we'll be back for the rest of the tournament. Let me know how you guys feel about half format and any tips. I'm going to try my best to commentate over these duels, and we'll see you guys soon for the rest of the tournament.